Right, so basically today, Bolton were meant to be playing Lincoln, the Imps, and what happened, you guys know, it got postponed, it got waterlogged. The pitch was waterlogged, for God's sake. I was then going to go to Forest, same thing happened. So I vlogged my day, enjoy it, and we have a little rant at the end as well. Bloody hell, such an early train, not even the natural light has fully come out for my intro, but we're going to Lincoln away today. I actually think this is going to be class. Like, I can't wait. It's a new ground for me to tick off. That's the great thing about actually getting relegated. You get to visit new places.
Well, I guess I can't take Lincoln off then.
Lincoln, in all competitions, have lost 8 out of their last 11, and you'd expect, if we play like Bristol Rovers, we should get a result.
I mean, it is just so convenient. Suddenly, Bolton get momentum, get a win, first of the season, and the next game is cancelled. Bollocks.
I'm really hopeful for today.
Ah, poor lad. He doesn't know what's coming.
Good luck to your club that's playing today. Tell me how you did in the comments.
Ah, this legend of the game even got his lucky flat cap out for the big game.
Find the gap.
Look at us, a nice early start, 9:24 the early train just to get down, get in the pub and look forward to our football. So as the train left the East Midlands station, this is when we got the text from a fan saying that he's spoken to the ref and the game was off. I wasn't the happiest of men. I mean, the next stop was Nottingham. And they were no, but it's fine because they have a home game, so we can go. And you can tell from this shot we're not exactly near London anymore, where I live, by the way, for any new subscribers. But here we are, getting off at Nottingham.
Right, game's off. Lincoln have just announced, the ref has just announced that the game is off. The pitch is waterlogged, and it has been for a day, but they've only just found out now. And we live in London, and we're stuck here in Nottingham, so we thought we might as well go to another game. Isn't that right, Thogden?
Well, I'll tell you what, apparently, according to Lincoln fans, the fields are flooded around Lincoln. They have been for a day or two, yeah?
So now we get told when we're in Nottingham. It's like, you could have told us earlier, lads.
Yeah, so there's 1,500 Bolton fans travelling to the game. And there's probably, you know what, there's probably another 500 to 1,000 Lincoln fans travelling from beyond Lincoln, yeah?
Yeah.
And at the last minute, they postpone it. You know, a lot of these clubs, they don't care about the fans. They don't think about the fans and the effort and the money that they spend to get to games. So sort yourselves out.
It's not good enough, really, but we're going to make a positive out of this situation and go to a ground that actually looks after that pitch, Nottingham Forest.
Well, that is what I thought.
We're going to be going to Nottingham Forest versus Reading. Now, I've got a phone call, and I think it's from Match Day with Max. He's sorting us our tickets, so yeah.
Match Day with Max, you're a star, mate.
Legend.
So everything was going swimmingly. Thogden was still going to go to a game and make a vlog, even though the Bolton game's off. Thank God we're in Nottingham, because the Forest game is on.
Alright, so what do you do when the game's called off? You come to the oldest pub in the country and you have a pint of Nottingham Brewery. Best bitter.
How you rating that?
Delicious.
Really?
Absolutely delicious. I wish I could drink this every day down in London. 7.7.
It was after this pint, this delightful pint, everything went wrong. We check our Twitter pages and Nottingham Forest have tweeted out saying the game is off. So we'd just come all this way and we can't even find a football match. So we get on the next train back to London and here's the latest.
Right, so we made it back to the gaff here in London after 6 hours back and forth. And you know what? It's just like, I thought I'd sit down with Thogden and basically talk about everything that's gone on in our day and what we think we need to discuss in the future so these sort of problems don't happen.
Well, I'm thinking that today we've wasted a day. We spent 6 hours on a train, a lot of money, mainly a lot of time. And I'm thinking up and down the country, there's Lincoln fans, there's Bolton fans, there's fans from Nottingham Forest, Reading, Tranmere, Forest Green and several other teams who've had games cancelled at the last minute. So probably tens of thousands of people who've travelled hundreds of thousands of miles, spent hundreds of thousands of pounds between us to see games that haven't happened.
It's not just us, is it?
Now, I'm not blaming the clubs here. And I'm not actually blaming the referees. But you see, the Forest game, Forest against Reading, and we met Reading fans on the train.
We did,
there and back, all right?
Yeah, it's a long way to go, innit? Just for it to be cancelled.
That was cancelled at just after 12 o'clock.
It's not good enough.
Now, it's been raining most of the evening, Now, certainly at Lincoln fans were telling us, the fields have been flooded for like a couple of days. Who I blame is the EFL. Now, I'll tell you why. Because they should be sending the refs up the night before.
So what I heard, Dad, was the refs had been noticed that there was going to be really big flooding problems, yet they still only turned up at 10 this morning to the grounds to assess. Now, people like us who live in London and travelling all the way to Lincoln and get different trains, and it takes about 4 hours, 3 hours to get there, we're going to be on our trains before the inspection even happens, so we can make the match. Now, what happens when we get stuck in Nottingham and then we get told that the game's called off? This train prices add up. We'll never get a refund, we'll never see the money again. And the problem is, these checks could have been done the day before, because what I've heard is the refs, especially for the Lincoln game, Dad, they were offered an opportunity to go up the day before, stay in a local hotel, check the pitch, inspect it then, so fans know before they travel. But what I see is a lack of care for the fans.
Exactly, and this is the main thing.
Yeah.
The football authorities don't give a damn about football fans. They really don't care that today tens of thousands of people have been inconvenienced, they've lost money, they've lost time, and more importantly, they've lost a chance to see the football club that they love. So the EFL, the football authorities, start thinking about the fans, We're the ones who turn up week in, week out to support the teams. We're the ones who put the money into football.
Exactly.
Think about us,